Oh, hello and welcome to another episode of me having a cold, but while also playing Fire Emblem Three Houses. Yeah, when last we did this, we were doing the mission for Petra and Bernie. On reflection, we're not going to do that mission. It's not that we can't do the mission. It's just, it's going to be difficult, and it's one of those horrible difficult ones where we don't know it's how close we are to success or failure until the end, and we've got months in which to do it. So I think we're going to sack that off. The question then becomes, do we go for battle in the outskirts or battle at Conan Tower? Battle in the outskirts will... Oh, we never do these. Let's do that. Even though we kind of need the money. Excuse me. Sorry, I'm going to be a bit stuffy and sneezing, I think, for the first segment of this. I'm going to be... A few... reaches for the tissues. Right, what have we got? Oh, hello. Okay, Old Faithful. Right. Well, that's fine. Gilbert, you are not coming. Sylvain, you will come in Gilbert's place. Petra's only able to take Sethith. Which honestly I think I'm going to do. I have time for her. Why is... No. Give my Hilda to... oh. No. Right. And then... We're still trying to decide between Ignatz and Bernie. I think we've settled on Ignatz, despite that paralogue. The other thing with the paralogue that we were doing with Petra and Bernie is it gives battalions, which is like rather than crest-bearing weapons, so it's just not as much of a priority. Ignatz, is there anybody you would like to spend time with? Best girl, but then wouldn't everyone? Best girl or Inga's? Ignatz, fine. Go to the marketplace. Italian guild. Replenish. I'm making the assumption that nobody's at a critical state for this. Oh, you're in quite a critical state.
Is that the one? Thanks a bunch.
You need fortune. UI.
Is that the one? Thanks a bunch.
Right. Here's a piece of bad UI design. Blacksmith, would you like to look at forges or repairs? No, blacksmith. What I would like to do is look at my items, and then when I get here, I would like to select whether it's forge or repair. Okay, you're just adding an unnecessary step there. Maybe that's something in the Japanese translation. I can't see how it would be. I think that's just a bad piece of UI design. One of the criticisms I have of Three Houses is like its UI often leaves a lot to be desired. and people think that UI is like, you know, not having text or like keeping things clean or whatever. It's just the number of steps between steps and clarity on where things are. And Fire Emblem are constantly moaning about the battalions, the UI, and that's horrid. Not necessarily map. I think our plan, by the way, is going to be to take these probably as they come, and then everything else. Is that okay? Maybe this. Yeah, and then we'll just go for that, and then we'll mop up afterwards. Right, okay. I think that's okay. We'll save over this slot, but I mean, realistically, we will be hoping for success here. Okay, cool. Right.
I'll cut through.
I mean, yeah, it won't give benefit to flies anyway, so... Okay, you wait and tank that.
More fighting.
Sure. Okay, that's somewhat unfortunate, isn't it?
Make this quick.
To be honest, we can probably just go for it and just have Lysithea take out everything.
I'll comply.
Okay. I don't think we necessarily want to meet here.
What's the plan?
Cool.
What's my strategy?
At your service. I'm your girl.
Yeah, sure you are.
Well done.
Oh.
I will prevail.
I'm making the assumption that Felix is going to be okay there. Maybe that's a bit of an assumption too far. 18 times, yeah, I'll be fine.
Ready when you are.
Okay. Oh, let's see what happens then. Oh, okay, they're actually going that way. Right, okay, that's an awkward spot for you to stand in, bird. King of Wings, wow. What a name. Okay. You're not an Italian? Why can't you use your Italian? Do I really want Lysithea to be the one doing that? I'm not sure about that. Oh, because he's not next to it. Right, fine. Right, okay. Well, can you maybe come around this side, actually? People attacking him? I mean, sure, it'll be fine.
No escape!
Did that break any of his things? Broke quite a lot of his things, actually. What mithril. Okay. Right, so do we get the thing for killing it, or do we have to... confused. Right, who is going to tag her in best, but without taking a hit? Yeah, I think we'll just do that. Speed comes down. Felix. Gambit,
I'll lend my
sure.
strength.
Forced my hand.
Right, okay, it looks like we've retreated back and out, which is not really the king of plays, but whatever. Annette, Excalibur will be a decent contribution here. Sylvain. Who do we want to get the kill? I wouldn't mind Mercedes getting it, honestly. Can she hit it from there? Yeah, right, okay. Right. Gambit.
No trouble. Let's get things rolling.
Okay, assuming that it drops something that's more useful than that. Oh, yeah, move around that one. Right. Mercedes, fire.
Your end has come.
No pointless
I
crit
have to
for
protect my friends.
win. Okay, so she's at level 30, which is going to be useful to her. I don't know what
What
her...
happened?
Okay, so we've got rusted sword, so that comes in useful. Unfortunately, Felix is in a bit of a spot, so I think maybe we'll thin out these just a little bit. Make his life
Only thorns left on this rose.
a little less scary. Go. Right. Right. Oh, he's using Killing Edge. That was a waste.
You fought well.
Right, okay. Right, I think what we'll do is... maybe we just wait, actually. Items, yeah, I don't use Killing Edge, but... okay, can we just have a few shots at you? Make the most of it. Wait there. Dimitri. Just come back. And that, if you can just dance Petra so she's back in a easy position. Let's go over. Right, fine. Yeah, we could attack them, but obviously not going to. He won't wait there. Byleth, just come and wait around the rear. Let's see if we can get some, I don't know, if there's some training bows or something similar we can use to after this. Would have been nice to have that guy alive last, but let's see. No, we've got one there, so we might be able to farm up a few pieces. Right, Mercedes. Yeah, perfect. Yeah. Good. Gets her up a little bit. Sylvain. I'm trying to think about how we do this. It's dead tempting to just fucking Dorothea then, but it's maybe not the most efficient way. Sylvain needs levels. Best girl, did I imagine it? Or do you have a? You've got a training lance. It's quite ballsy. We do need that lance to get up, so. Right. There's only so many of these we can do, unfortunately, before we have to just start killing some.
All for our future.
Yeah, have you got a good level for me, Sylvain? Yeah, that's an excellent level.
Too much.
Okay, Sylvain, drop back to here for me. Right, how far? Okay, so you're not hitting anything. And you're just going to try and hit a net, but you're realistically going to struggle. So I think that's not a terrible position, really. If we give Steel Lance plus there, just wait. So the one in front of it is fine. Yeah, so the one in front of Lysithea will be absolutely fine for that. I think we just get her to take it out. This one. Right, Dorothea can come and get heal on the best girl.
Apologies.
Which should go to full when the end of turn occurs. Violence up to there. Dimitri, can you get that way? And Felix, just wait. Who else? Oh, Petra. I'm going to provide some backup for English. Yep. Looks like they've had enough of our shit. I didn't realise that was the thing. Not that it matters.
Next try.
Yeah, 35% chance to hit 3 of 4, but whatever. Doesn't especially matter. Right. Best girl will charge into the fray with her training lance. Sounds fantastic. This girl, the worst girl, we better say, can come in with her training bow. Look, it gets us up a little bit of a level, not complaining. And then I suppose we should think about trying to kill some things. Hypothetically, if you were to go in with your steel lance, that would do it. And since you're on the lowest level, that seems like the play.
You knew the odds.
Okay. Petra. I think Ingas needs to kill something. Ingas hasn't killed anything for time. That up. Even though it does leave the other one kind of vulnerable, but whatever. Right.
I aim for greatness.
Yeah, getting her up a level. Decent.
Now?
Very decent. Of course, Ignatz goes up, and that's pretty good for him as well, so, you know, happy there. Ignatz gets barrage to price 4, which is very useful. Dorothea is not yet moved. I'll make an assumption here. Byleth, or unless curve shot with the iron bow plus. Who do we care more about? Felix is 31, and that none of these really high priorities. I guess Annette is still going up levels, but okay, the pilots can kill it outright. If Annette were to use that,
Close one.
I say she's still going up levels. I mean, she's still going up like class mastery things. Dorothea, for all she can kill, is better placed to heal ringers.
Thank you.
She's got a way to go for anything there. Dimitri, I don't think I care about particularly. I think he's just is what he is. Felix, I don't know if I want to use a combat art, to be honest, Felix. Or something like this, I think I'd rather just... What damage is it? We could just tank it. And then we keep getting the things, and then we can do the training bow stuff. Maybe we do, maybe we just tank it. Yeah, he's making a late charge. Yeah, I mean that gets Dimitri closer up on that. We only have to be a little bit careful here that we don't get overwhelmed. Dorothy, if you were to thunder that guy, that would kill him. Violet, if you were to attack that guy, that would kill him, okay? Annette, what have you got? Can you give him a cheeky tap? No? Dimitri, bet you can't kill him. No. These fucking things are soft as shit. Felix, can you... Felix, good work, Felix. Right, okay. Right, okay. And then I think we just leave it to Ingus, really.
You took me lightly.
Okay. Right, back Ingus. What are these two like? Ooh, okay. So we're looking at ranged kills. Or tanking some of that. Interesting. Right, okay. Right. How do we do this? Dimitri, go and hit something with a lance. Just do something.
See you in the eternal flames.
Okay, yeah, spoken like a true wanker. Right, so I think what we do is we training lance on this guy. Okay, we'll take ineffectual battle for one. And then we will, because she's going to get attacked, isn't she? Going for that. Yeah, oh well, yeah, she's definitely getting attacked. Dorothea, combat art, drawback. That's fine, he's not going to be alive at the end of this. Okay, right, Annette, can you... Yeah. Get him healed. I think Byleth is a suitable candidate for...
I must lead them well.
Right, okay, so Inaffection going to tap on Dimitri, that's fine. Can you... do you have like a crap option? Petrich, they're both 28. Do you have anything? Iron Sword, no, would kill him. Steel Sword, no, would kill him. What about Gambits? Gambit, no, would kill him. What about... He's just a difficult guy to leave alive. Okay. Well, in that case, maybe we do nothing. What's this? He's going for Byleth. That's not going to do anything. He hopefully will do nothing. I think we can probably just sit on this. Nobody else's thing is. Go and wait with them. No. More leveling for Dimitri. So I think tapping away with the training bow, does it even really help us? It gets bow and thingy up. Well, I suppose it gets the bishop or whatever she is. Right. This is useful because, like, training lance, or well, lance is something she will need. Dorothea, you just... who's worse off?
Wasted effort.
Yeah. I guess we don't want to get too cocky. So maybe we'll just thin out some of them a bit.
It had to be done.
Okay, okay, good. That's nice, we want that. The healing rogues are the least effectual. What have you got that's stuck? Okay, back to that. So he's going to kill someone, which is fairly problematic. I think we can probably afford to move Petra in and then have them just finish the job. Oh. Is that it? Assuming Inga's reaching or hasn't already gone. Right, okay. Inga's just finish off that. Oh, this was failure. Okay, well. Byleth. Really out of mind, but I suppose we're going to have to get him up levels as well.
Going to plan.
Right, so we've got Felix, he's going for Dimitri. Actually has a reasonable chance to hit, but not for much damage. Fine. Everyone dogpiling on Dimitri, which is not the worst idea in the world. Right. Yeah, you could attack, but don't. Stand there and take it. Oh, okay, that's the problem, but at least the others are from range.
I disposed of doubt long ago.
Oh yeah, him disposing of doubt from long ago. What a guy. Fantastic. So, best girl, training lance. Ineffectual, but there it is. Mercedes, training bow. Dorothea, heal him.
I don't need help.
Right. Annette. Also, where's we? Annette will heal him actually.
Thank you.
Right. Anything else that will cause excitement or interest? I don't think so. I think that's about it. Everyone's going for Dimitri. That's absolutely fine. Very good. A few steps closer to class mastery. Dorothea, if you can just heal him up. And she gets a level. Is it a good level? I want to see magic, please. Oh, okay. HP and magic. That's useful for Dorothea. Right. Training lance. Does this make her lance go up? Yes, it does, albeit very, very slowly. Right, I think I need you to attack the other thing with training though. Brilliant. Yeah, not bad. Each thing a step to more closer to mastery. Why don't you dance for best girl, who can then have another ineffectual stab with her weapon. That lance is going to take forever and a day to go. Oh, Fist Boy is stopped. Right, okay. Right, well you go and wait there, at least. Assist. Is it? Why not?
You're a big help.
Okay. So now it's just another one of these where we just repeatedly use the training bow and the training lance. to
That
its
helps.
conclusion. So we might get her up. Lysithea. I mean, Lysithea is just such a slow process. There's no real dressing it up. Assist physic on Petra.
Thank you.
Attack training on this guy. Yeah. So it looks like he might be out as well. Try to decide whether
Apologies.
I think we will pursue this. I was looking at, like, do I do her or Mercedes? I think the advantage of doing her, giving Lysithea 2 goes to turn, is A, it will let this go on for longer, because of course Mercedes is doing small but some damage, whereas yeah, Lysithea is doing absolutely nothing. The other thing is that, like, that getting spear up is, we're going to get that up before we, sorry, we're going to get her class level up long before Lysithea gets spear to where we need it, like long before.
Thanks.
She's also going to get her, what's it called up? Authority, which is really less than useless to us, but we could probably afford to have somebody else hitting that as well. Right, who needs class levels? Where do I see this again? I see it. I'm pretty sure she's got it. I actually don't think he's got it, now that I think about it, but his might's just going to be too high to... Fingers? If we were to trade Blessed Bow for a training bow, okay, how would you feel about this? Would it do that much damage? Do a bit of damage, but as long as it can... Big nuts! Okay. Yeah. Something. Right, okay. We can just take, like, the occasional shot with it. Congratulations.
Guess I'll.
Authority, level 5. Not that we ever use it, but, you know, nice to have it.
That helps.
That might get a level. Cool, and I feel like no one's doing here. Okay. I don't know if she gets any more stuff from here. That might be her last dance. Nope, yeah, she gets one more. Good. Defense and resistance is useful. The rest not so much. Okay. Good work.
That helps.
Like, we have made significant progress already, and we should be able to get them up on this. So, yeah. I say we should be able to get them up. We should, well, yeah, I suppose we can always switch. In fact, we could. Yeah, in fact, we will. We'll switch out Mercedes to some other thing that does even less damage, because why not? Thanks.
Apologies.
Actually, didn't Dorothea have something like that? Iron sword, right, okay. Where's Byleth gone to? Byleth, come here. Convoy, I want you to have this training sword. Good. And now you can just wait there, we'll sort this next turn. Yes. Brilliant. Critical, no damage. Don't you love to see it? Right, okay. So, if we go training sword. 1 damage, but it, like I say, it'll end. Can we convoy first? You've got training bow. Is there? Oh, actually. We'll trade that for a... We don't have anything? No training swords? We don't have anything. Right, okay. That's unfortunate. That's just unfortunate. Arts and everything there. Gambit will do damage. Don't want that. Yeah, okay. Botch that one up. Sorry. Thought we had more.
That helps.
This that we're doing, and I would argue we are being incentivized to do. Is this bad game design to allow this situation to occur? Like the needless grinding of things on, to raise up levels in this way, zero threat, just going through the motions, or is this just part and parcel of the genre?
Apologies.
I feel like, right, okay, so we can start at least skipping. I feel like it's been something I've just become used to in the genre, but I guess there's a conversation to be had about it. Can we I think that's good. Okay. could, for the record, be like pressing start on these. I'll start pressing start on the net because there's no. I'd say pressing start, whatever the button is called on the switch pad, but you know, skipping the entire thing for a net. For the others, I'm sort of kind of interested. I'm sort of watching the ticker, but yeah, we don't need to see. There's nothing to tick. Well, she can get Lance up right here. Just out of interest. Oh, right, turn 20. Right. Okay. That was off the hit. So we should get her up a Lance level, for what that's worth. Will she go up a level? No. But we can do Sterling work that puts us in a good position for future levels. She is absolutely going to go up, albeit most of the things that... Well, she'll master the class. I say go up a level. That's what I mean, master the class. Yeah, in fact, she'd easily take that up, but it still only takes it up to C. But I'm not quite sure how much she needs. Like that C might be enough, because all we're doing is trying to take her to whatever it's called, Dark Knight.
How best?
Yeah. Again, not terribly useful, that one, because that's not something we're asking her to spend a long time on. We'd actually quite like her to pivot out of horses and into winged horses. So again, apologies for the fascinating content, but it's a case of doing our due diligence when the opportunity presents itself. The opportunity is very much presenting itself, so this is what we will do. Oh, very much the wrong button. Oh. It's kind of weird. See, generally speaking, I'm not keen in games on you get more skill the more you use a specific skill. So let's say bow, like you get better at bow with every shot. I would rather do sort of fixed level things and you allocate your progression, or just do it through the realms of. I just think otherwise you too many times when you like get better through use, you end up in grindy scenarios like this. I think like the Elder Scrolls is really quite bad for that. Obviously, you know, a lot of people have a lot of time for the Elder Scrolls. If you do, that's fair enough. You know, there are. Oh no! Wait, no, thank you. Yeah, there are many different ways to approach the matter. I don't think it's like this isn't killing me. but I just think that like something hard like focused on gaining experience is oh shit.
Can't afford to lose.
Bollocks. Not paying attention. Phew. I mean, you might be thinking, I think actually what I'm going to do, I'm going to get Ingas to... Oh, mind you, Ingas only needs one more thing, so... Right, we'll just be a little bit more careful. Right, yeah. We need to move Dimitri away. Over here. Felix is probably fine, but we'll just move him over here just in case. They're all there, okay. Right. Okay, good. Right. Yeah, we'll have one. Mind you, actually, I think this has already had the shot. Yeah, no, I'm gonna get rid of. I'm gonna swap back out the blessed lance. Okay, first off, okay, trade that for what was it? The blessed bow? No. Trade that for the blessed bow. Okay, good. Yeah, that's fine. And then just wait. Right. Right. We're just gonna have to take a little bit more. I mean, well, it would be a shame to not get it sorted. We've come so far as well.
That helps.
I guess we could swap over into... No, it doesn't work like that. Focus. Focus, what's it called? Lance. Like, the bow doesn't matter for her. I mean, she happens to be good at it, but we're just really doing the bottom thing. But she specifically needs the lance. Lance and riding will see her through.
Apologies.
He can't have too many of those. Okay, class mastery achieved. It's good. It's like requiring zero thought, but just enough concentration that makes it difficult to speak over. Well, never mind.
Thanks.
What makes this game great? look at what we're doing. Look at what I'm doing. Look how dull and repetitive this should be. And yet, I'm still perfectly happy to keep doing it. So I think first things, like, never underestimate the power of just numbers slowly ticking up. The visual aspect of that, I think. Okay, cool. Just will hit it with a broken lance. That's not a problem. Not like she was doing any damage anyway. Yeah, there is something like strangely compelling about watching your numbers rise. Okay. Who's got heals left? She has mastered skills for Bishop, which gives her.
I've made good progress.
Oh, it's that one. What a waste of time. I can't think of a more useless skill for Mercedes to have. Bishop. It's a really fucking weird skill renewal. It means that you heal at the start of your turn by default. Now Mercedes just doesn't need to, because A, she shouldn't be taking damage, and B, like, when she heals other people, she heals herself. So has absolutely no fucking need for that. But also, yeah, like, just that skill. Careless about her attacking it. In fact, I don't think I do.
Apologies.
Maybe we could give the training bow to somebody more garbage, but the trouble is, like, he's just gonna fucking, like, both of them are just gonna annihilate stuff with it, honestly. No. Okay, I guess we don't do it like that. Is there anybody who wouldn't with a train? I mean, I think you had a training going already that was causing problems. Maybe if it breaks. Yeah. So the requirements for Bishop are, like, you have to be a solid healer. But if you're a solid healer, you're so unlikely to be to want to be on the front lines. Like, is that quite a good hit rate? That's what I think of. So yeah, it's just a. Like, I guess you could do like a sort of armored knight with heals, but an armored knight who never attacks. But that's an odd build to me. Actually, heal.
Thanks so much.
You might as well do that. That at least is relevant. You see, there's Mercedes using her power. Not long for best skill, at least.
Thanks.
might just check the level requirements for Dark Knight in terms of lance, because if it's C, I don't see much point in prolonging this.
Apologies.
Like, I look forward to Dorothea going up a level, but I'm not like caring so much for that. Right, let me give you 2 secs.
I see.
3 masterclass requirements. Yeah. Sure. Oh, actually, probably this one is going to be the more effective one. Yes. Right, where is it? So, Dark Knight. Okay. That's not telling me the requirements, so you've let me down. I'm afraid that page. Yeah, certification requirements. Okay. So masterclasses. Dark Knight. Lance level at C or higher. So, yeah. Okay, fine. So we don't need to deal with Lysithea. Do we gain any meaningful benefit from getting Dorothea up? I don't think we do. I mean, I guess eventually, I guess we could just keep going. If it's here. I'm sure. But it's not like there's that many bloody turns to do it. And we may benefit from it later on, so due diligence. How many more turns have we got? 37. Right. It will also aid her, should we ever want to make her a mortal savant, which we will not, but well, I suppose anything else really. Okay. No, not you. Right. Yeah, the joy has begun to fall out of the animations as well, so maybe we'll start doing them again when we get closer to the destination. it's still... Like, it will help us to an extent, this, but it's it isn't going to be anywhere near as powerful as if she could do this with magic. But there's, I guess this is maybe the thing that this system has going for it, that like it's not very easy to grind up in the things that you want. Like, we can only grind up levels in ability levels in the things that we don't want, because by definition the things that we do want we're too bloody good at, and the enemy will die in those instances. So yeah. So that's going for it, I suppose. Right, I bet she gets something completely ineffectual that I just don't want to use. I'm not looking that up. I think that's there's a certain amount of content there, but like, yeah, Lysithia's just never going to need that above what she has. She's of course to take it off her goals, I guess, as well, which is nice. We're done. Her authority will go up as well as through this. Now, I don't know if that's a tremendous amount of use to Dorothea, but I guess, to be fair, she'll be able to get better battalions that give a better attribute boost, so yes, that is definitely of use. So happy days there. We're doing this. Could we give her wait, if we trade with a net, give a net the training lance, wait there, and there, and she'll do a bit of damage if she hits, but I think that should go once Lysithia moves. Because I think Dorothea's got enough to get up on her own now, hasn't she? Yeah, so easily. So we might as well do it like this. Also, Lysithia will have to get pretty far away before she... I think. Okay, so yeah, so immediately that's benefited us straight out of the gate. Of course, when Annette masters this, she stays as Dancer. That's like a permanent class now, which is sometimes makes me feel a little sad, but because no more numbers for Annette. But the role she does is just too useful. And she'll still go up with her magic through use, but yeah, what's the deal with this so much? Okay, like, Italian's absolutely flying. I don't know why that is, but. Don't need it to be good to keep the grind going. Cool.
I'm a quick.
She gets defensive tactics, not anyone cares about that. Okay, battalion, fine. Bit of resistance, bit of magic damage. Guarantees to hit. Not that hitting is really regularly the problem, but not long for her. Not long for her. Okay, good. I don't know if Annette uses authority. But I guess we'll keep going. Right. So, learn the ability special dance. Right, okay. Does she immediately get that? Dance, okay. Right, I don't know what that is, but potentially be useful. I guess we'll take a net up anyway, just for that. Just because she's so really close. When I say we'll take a net up, like, we'll go as far as Dorothea goes. Once she's there, the returns have diminished to the point of insignificance. Italian Wrath. For the sake of a level, I'll go up the other one. This will take a sword as well. So one more should do it for Annette, and then about 5 more for Dorothea. Okay, next one. Right, and now we cast mine out. So, let's stand over there. So there's a big one. That is Gremory Mastered. What do we get?
I finally made
Defiant
it my own.
magic. Don't know. And then OBS and see how long this thrilling episode has been going. One more will do it, and then we can have a look at who we want to get the kill. Cool. Right.
I'm a quick.
Right, okay. So, Petra, Inga's, Sylvain. I think we go Inga's, and the reason we go Inga's is because oh shit, please don't set it. If basically the quicker we can get them up to level 30, the better. So
I aim for
it's
greatness.
worth more to have Inga's at level 30 than it is. Who got MVP? Inga's. Okay, yeah, good. Renown increases as well. Yeah, it's more useful for us to have 2 at 28 and 1 at 30 than it is to have 3 at 29. Just because, like, once we get there, we can get them working on their other stuff. Okay, and it looks like we've also got a birthday coming up, so we'll ready ourselves to that. Right, okay, so goals. Some goals have changed. Lysithia particularly needs to do is it? It's definitely riding. I'm just wondering whether we actually do faith as well. Because I think we'll get the other up naturally. So she makes that. Dorothea. Yeah, she still needs to get that thing. Hilda's fine. Did anyone else hit an appropriate max? I think we did. So. Okay, cool. Group tasks, yes. I feel like Ferdinand's already got quite a good... No, it's not as good as I thought it was, actually. Oh, okay, well, yeah, that's fine. Right, instruct. So, Felix at max level is definitely a thing. We could do that, but I think at this point...
Quite intriguing.
Yeah, okay, bad is how I would have described it, but to each their own. What? I mean, if you're going to be there,
I thought this was
you might as well have that.
still a long.
I mean, I think it's hard to bloody know with him.
Hey. I thought this was.
I mean, he's a mediocre mage, but like maybe we can have him as like a sort of half mage. Mercedes, I I just don't think I care about it. Like she's already doing everything I want her to do. Right, and then yeah, most other people aren't motivated. I guess it wouldn't hurt to boost Mercedes's aggressive spells.
Yes.
Well, I mean, what a great training day that was. Ferdinand is in our rotation, and if he's in our rotation, then I guess we should be, rotating him.
I appreciate.
Come on, Ferdy. Yeah, okay. Budding talent, no excels, gets
feel
seal
like-
speed, good.
I am relieved.
Gets to C. C is the
Now
point
is
where we
the
get
time
weight to 3. That's
I am
great. And the other part is there. Oh god, yeah, you've got terrible at that. Okay, fine. Chadnats. I guess if he's flying, then we should probably work on axe, of all things. But I'm imagining him as a bow knight, really, which is more of a riding thing. He's bad at it anyway. I'm really not sure why he's. What have I got going on for him? Bow and flying. What was my plan with this guy? Like, no, I think Ignatz, yeah, I think we need to change this goal. I don't think that's right. I've deliberately put it on as well. It's weird. Bow is the thing he's going to make most use of. That's absolutely fine. And then like it feels to me like riding and yeah, I just don't know what I was going for with that. Tell me I changed that. Please tell me I changed that. Yeah, okay. I don't particularly. I know he's got a budding talent in magic, but I don't think that's really where I want to go with it. If we're going knight, then we don't need that, but we will eventually need that.
I got it right.
So I
I'm
think-
really.
Yeah. Okay, that's fine for him. Seteth is occasionally in our rotation. So I guess we will boost him and his flying, which has a natural attribute, natural
That was helpful.
aptitude for. That's the word I was looking for. And then barrel scraping. I don't think I want to use Cyril. I just don't think he's got good attribute growth, but I think Ignatz is our archer. Gilbert keeps rocking up, but I mean, I suppose Bernie is quite close to that, and also We know we've got parallel with her.
Thanks. I got it.
Okay, good.
I.
So that's fine. Oh, she hasn't unlocked her
Pretty well.
aptitude for that. Right, okay, cool. We can begin training, and by begin training, I mean we can look forward to having a tea party with someone. Whose birthday is it? It is Felix's birthday. Yeah, Felix tea party. Well, of course. And it's indoors for whatever. Maybe the weather's crap outside. Have
Here I am.
pine needle tea.
Oh,
Fantastic.
thank you.
Right.
Not bad.
Oh, my favourite tea. Not bad. Alright.
Yes.
Classes you might enjoy.
What?
I mean, the last battle. Felix is fairly one-dimensional, so it's not
Impressive.
not really a huge challenge.
I'm always thinking about wars, but this room feels so peaceful.
Yeah, of course. Right. Look at that. Right, let's observe him weirdly. Nod.
Impressive.
Joke.
See.
Joke.
See.
Banter? Hello?
Not bad.
Oh, I see. He was having a sip of his tea. So we're not allowed to banter until he's... Joke.
See.
Nod. Nod. Joke. Banter. Right, good. There we go.
Thanks for your
You have been observed. Enjoyed our time together. Oh, and I didn't even... Maybe I'm at max, to be fair. It wouldn't surprise me. Right, how did Ferdy and Lysithia do?
It is done.
Good. Okay, well. Support points increased, but it should be enough that they both go up a level at the end of the week. Okay, not a lot of motivation going around there, but never mind. Okay, Petra flies better, that's something. Lysithia rides better, that's something. Okay, somewhat underwhelming. But I suppose we've got some stuff.
I see.
Absolutely zero use to. But it will allow us to have a look at some certifications. First, though.
Appreciate it.
Oh, cool. So we've got that. Okay, good. And we've got a secret book. Very nice. And we've got some support up as well. So lots of things happening there. Let's start with the items because some crap was picked up. And, right, cool. And let's move on to the abilities. So, Mercedes got that absolutely useless ability, so we don't care about that. Sylvain, I don't think gained anything. Annette, yes. Annette got special dance. What's special dance? When using dance ability, give dex speed look to a target ally. That versus authority. Yeah. Like, I don't know on that. Like, speed's nice. Dex and look are pretty irrelevant. but she will use that often. Whereas this, she will use very infrequently, but when she does, she'll hit like a freight train, which I actually value. I think I value it more. So, tough call, but no, not going to go for it. And the other one was Dorothea. Yeah, what was the Defiant Magic? What does this do? Grants magic plus 8, but HP is less than 25. Well, I run a high HP build, not a low one. So that actually was not worth it either. I think I much prefer that. Yeah, Miracle, yeah. Okay. Right, well, I guess kind of disappointing. Ignatz, did you get... Oh, you just got Lance Prowess. 30. You got Weight and you got Seal Speed. Right, so what should the... When using a Lance... Right, I think we unequip that. So it's just Lance. We unequip that. And we Seal Speed. And wait, what's Desperation again? Unit initiates combat with HP. It's not bad, but I just don't think he gets it. Because I think he's just going to be a slow lumbering attacker. So yeah, I don't think that's better for him. Right. Here's the moment we've all been waiting. Well, actually, maybe we go to the marketplace and buy the certifications as well. So Byleth is okay, Dimitri is okay, Felix is okay, Sylvain is not 30 yet. Mercedes will be taking her Gremory thing. Oh, will she be taking the Gremory thing? Not until her reason is at least one higher. Although we've got 5 of them, and it's only money. YOLO. Okay.
I'm so glad.
Yes, I am so glad you passed as well. Good for you. Annette just lives in her special class. That's nothing there. Inga's hasn't made it, but has unlocked Wyvern. Wait, does she already have that? Is that what they're saying there? So we're doing an advance here. I think we leave her at Paladin. I think we're thinking pivot to Falcon Knight as soon as possible. Although she needs sword and lance. Is she working on that? Oh, she's a fucking way off. She is a way off. Right, well, I mean, we'll just have to end up gambling with her, try and get her there. Okay, so we need some advanced seals, basically. Item shop. Convoy. Let's take 2 of them for that. And no, yeah. Fine, nice and easy. Right, so I don't think he's that far off on riding though, is he? And it's not like he's a massive Oh, but then again, you know. For 2,000, I'll take the gamble. I don't necessarily expect him to get it. It's not really. Yeah, fine. Okay. Not a problem.
How could this?
Okay, cool. So yeah, you only get one certification a month anyway. Dorothea just sits where she is. She's at master. Petra, just so I know. Right. Are you training Lance? For the record. Yeah, you're training Lance. It's the age-old question with Petra of like, do we wait? Or do we get good at the other stuff? I think we wait. Beskar, what? How far are you off from grammar? Ooh. Okay. I kind of need to do something there. Hilda. You are made to be a fortress knight. You are a fortress knight. And she gets stat bonuses. Decent.
Gosh.
Decent. Right, okay, good. Hilda. Seteth is fine where he is. So fucking tempted to change Gilbert out, but we won't. Yeah. Right, Sylvain okay for this. So Sylvain is working towards... Oh, he's working towards being a Dark Knight, isn't he? Although, could he not do... I feel like we're just completely locked behind this. Like, we've got all those Death Knight things, and like, no, can't use them. Or maybe I'm just misunderstanding how we use them. Right, yeah, if we go to Sylvain, like items, like Dark Seal. What have we got here? Dexterity and Charm. As much as he does my head in, I think erstwhile king is the person who needs the charm. What was the other one? Dexterity. Like it should be Ignat's, but I think it's actually Inga's. Did anybody massively go up with the battalions? School Sorcerer, you're already using the battalion we want you to use. Dorothea, Kingdom Magic users. Authority, so you could be using something better than that. I don't really... I mean, technically the Gloucester Knights is a boost, but I feel like the Gloucester Knights should go to somebody who's going to get more from... Well... Like, firstly, actually, like Lysithea, Macreal. Oh, okay, yeah. So the Macreal. Yeah, okay. So she's using the right ones at least. Yeah, okay. Ignatz is. I hate the layout of this screen. God damn, I hate the layout of this screen. Doesn't matter for Petra because she's flying. Bernie, I'm absolutely asked about either. Ferdinand is terrible. But you can sit there and stay terrible. Yeah, I don't really like the Nouvelles, irrespective of the stats they give. Yeah. Like, she could do with the Cethlean, but... Ash... it just needs to work on it, doesn't it? Right, should we watch some supports? Oh god, we have got a lot of them, so... Right, how close do Felix and Sylvain get? Does Felix ever forgive Sylvain?
Hey, Felix. I'm glad you're safe.
You irresponsible fool! Protecting me like that? You're so weak and yet you always...
Look, it doesn't matter. As long as you're safe. You can go on living, while I...
Stop kidding around! You're not going to die. I won't let you.
Nah, I won't die on you, I promise. You think something like this could kill me? No way. A little magic will take care of the wound. Some bed rest, then I'm good to go out and do it all over again.
Sylvain?
Oh, come on, that was funny. It's not like you to be so concerned.
You really are a fool. The biggest in all of Fodlan. I thought something was off. There's no way you could die from such a small cut. You're so reckless and inattentive. I thought this might be divine punishment.
Hey, that's not nice. You should be thanking me.
I am grateful. You've been doing this since we were children. Constantly fooling around, but then showing up and helping when we really need you. I'll admit, seeing that smile on your face, I almost want to give you a hug. Almost.
A hug? Did you get hit on the head? Come on. Tell me you want to hug me again. I liked it.
I won't be repeating it, you halfwit. You're obviously fine, so I'll leave now.
Yeah, you are halfway.
You know how we grew up together?
Obviously.
Do you remember the promise we made when we were kids? About sticking together until we die together?
Fucking kids make that promise.
Well, I'm really not trying to get myself killed before you. You know that, right?
I know. But I'm tired of these close calls. You have to stop fooling around. Take your training more seriously. You can die whenever you please, but I'm not going down with you.
Okay, I get it. Once I've healed, I'll get my act together.
Then I hope you have a speedy recovery. Sylvain, thank you.
That's what friends are for, Felix.
Maybe it says something about me rather than Fire Emblem. But am I the only person who just thinks that all that shit is just so like overtly homoerotic? Like, it makes me quite uncomfortable, to be honest. Let's see if I mean all these conversations are going to be like that. It's the price you pay for, like I say, dynamic, emergent storytelling that ends up not being necessarily that dynamic at all. It could all be done a lot better, but it does it well enough that lots of people really like the charm of it. Like, lots of people really like the charm of it. Fire Emblem is a very well, Three Houses more accurately. It's a more it's very much a beloved game. This is going to be insufferable. Let's get it out of the way.
Annie, do you have a moment?
Is this about what happened when we were shopping? If so, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
Not so fast. I haven't properly apologized yet. So, I'm sorry. I got scared. Imagine if something bad happened to you because of me.
Mercy.
You would have just run away if you were on your own, wouldn't you? Instead, you acted defensively because I was there. I dragged you down.
Mercy, you're upsetting me. How dare you say that you dragged me down? You know why I was acting so recklessly? Because I wanted to protect my best friend in the whole world.
Annie.
Well, apart
Do you
from
remember
the
when we
best
first
friends were
enrolled
about
at
to
the
discover.
academy? It seemed like everyone was leagues ahead of us and so far out of reach. I felt completely hopeless. But because you were there, I didn't lose hope.
I'm going to stop here. Because I'm really not interested in this. I'm trying to humour it, but it's just... Who cares? Let's talk about the music in Three Houses. This piece of music I hate. It invokes an almost Pavlovian response in me to like just feel slightly nauseous. But that's normally because it's just... It's just dripping with this poorly executed sentimental shit. And I'm a man who loves his sentimental shit. You better believe I like my sentimental shit. But this isn't well done. And so that fucking violin, it's just, yeah. But some of the battle music, like the default battle music is great, but there's one of the ones, if somebody's a big fan, they might be able to look this up, or they might know it. But there's a piece of music that plays in the Chapter 13 fight. We've had it in another boss fight since. And it's just, or maybe it was a paralogue, it's just such a cool piece. I remember playing, it's obviously a much smaller budget game, but playing I Am Setsuna. And like, I Am Setsuna like starts out with, it's a JRPG, sort of retro style. It's quite, let's say retro style, it's probably about 10 years old now anyway. Yeah, like, and the battle music is just so lame. Just some dude just playing on a piano, like, you know. Whereas the battle, like, the one thing you can say about this is like the music sounds good. It's nicely arranged. Anyway, sorry, Annette and Mercy were banging on about something.
So, don't say stupid things about how you drag me down or how you don't deserve things.
Yeah, you bitch.
Thank you for saying that. And again, I'm sorry.
You fucking cow.
You're just so important to me. I know I could never find another friend like you.
Only better
You
ones.
stayed by my side through thick and thin. I wouldn't be able to forgive myself if anything happened to you because of me.
Mercy, can we be friends again?
Of course, Annie. Friends forever.
Good. I don't know what I would have done if we hadn't found a way to make up.
I'm sorry. I should have said something sooner.
No, I'm the one who should have stopped being so stubborn and said something. You know, now that everything's as it should be, I'm suddenly starving.
That's just like you.
It's
Come,
just
let's
like
go
her.
for tea.
God, it's just like her, isn't it?
And we should have some Mercy baked sweets on the side.
Yeah, let's have some Mercy baked sweets on the side.
Just about anything in the world.
Oh,
You do? Oh, Annie, you're too sweet.
yes, you are too sweet. You're too fucking saccharine. Like, shut
Everything in the
up.
world too, other than you.
Well, I'm always happy to bake for you, Annie.
I'm so happy to have you back.
Has it stopped? Good. More false endings and Return of the King, that one. Right. Okay. Petra, have you got what? Petra and Ignatz, and it looks like an early one, so maybe this will be okay.
Ah! Ouch! Ouch! Oh, my glasses!
Where are they? Where are they?
Please take my apologies, Ignatz. I did not have enough care.
That's okay, Petra. Just... have you seen my glasses?
Glasses. Yes. Transparent lenses for viewing things.
Yes,
Yeah, that's a weird
exactly.
sentence.
Yes.
Your face looks different without the glasses.
Ah, well, I dropped them. That's why I'm looking for them.
Are these them?
Oh, thank the goddess. I thought I might be in trouble there. Are you okay, Petra? You're not hurt?
I have no wounds. And you?
I'm okay too. Thank you.
That is goodness. How long have you needed the lenses anyway?
Oh, ages. I can't see without them. You've never used glasses, I gather. I guess you don't need them.
In Bridget, glasses are not existing. I think all of our eyes must be good there.
Yeah.
Kinda figured. I'm a little jealous, to tell the truth.
Inside the shadows, dangerous beasts are lurking. If you cannot see, you cannot live.
So bad eyesight means death? Bridget sounds scary.
You need to have sight for hunting, too. If not, you will starve until death.
Oh, yeah. Lots of hunting in Bridget, right? I guess that requires good eyesight.
I wonder why eyes would change and need lenses.
Yeah. That's something that's written by somebody who didn't wear glasses, I can tell you now. It's been a little while since Sylvain, so maybe we've got Sylvain, Ingrid, right, okay. So...
Hey Ingrid, how are you? I mean, what are you? Are you, off to train again?
No, I'm headed to town to buy supplies. But I'll be training after that, naturally. Why?
Oh, I just thought you looked serious as ever. I guess that part of you hasn't changed.
Well, we've got
Of course it hasn't. I am as I ever was.
Yeah, no, I mean, I guess you're right.
You're being weird. Have you always been this weird and I just never noticed?
No, I'm pretty sure. I don't think so. By the by, have you, fallen for anybody recently?
Don't be ridiculous. What are you even bumbling on about?
Well, everyone's been talking about how you got really, pretty. Just, all of a sudden.
Oh, you must be referring to the makeup. It's not a big deal or anything, just experimenting.
Creepy? Maybe not creepy, but feels creepy to
I'm
me.
still learning. Did I mess something up?
Huh? No, I think it looks good. You did surprisingly well. I mean, considering that it's you.
Very funny. But I must say, I'm a bit surprised. It's unlike you to stumble over yourself this much.
What? No, I'm not. I'm just,
Wanker.
curious about why. All of a sudden.
Why what? Why I'm wearing makeup?
I'm still guessing it's for a guy. If I had to try and guess what sort of guy, I suppose I'd say... Felix? No, wait. I'm forgetting the royal line. Dimitri would be a way better catch.
Wow, way to make assumptions.
Is it one of the knights? If it's not them... Wait. Could it be me?
Don't make me hurt you.
No need for violence. It was just a joke. I mean... It's not a joke that you're beautiful, but I wasn't trying to hit on you or anything. Promise.
Beautiful, huh?
So one of the other things with this, I do like, the concept here that as we grow, become closer with people, and that that makes us better people. Being close to people, I think is good. However that manifests itself, obviously different for different people. But it would also be nice, I think, if I was doing this, if in some of these, for example, if Sylvain and Ingrid fell out, We're just like, hold on, you're a wanker and you've always been a wanker. Why do I put up with you? I just think it would give a different dimension to the ones where they do, make up. Right, okay. We've got to get through these. And that's the phrase I'm going to use. Get through them.
Taken care of. Huh? Felix? Why are you hiding there?
Oh, is everybody so
I'm
creepy?
not hiding.
No? Then what are you here for? You don't even have a real reason, do you?
No, I don't.
Then why?
Because of you.
What? What's that supposed to mean?
I want you to sing for me. I hear your voice when I'm asleep or in battle. It's like I'm your captive.
My captive? What are you saying? Oh my, I'm suddenly really flustered.
I can't help it. I don't know what I'm saying. Forget I said anything.
Felix, are you blushing?
I don't know. Shut up. I'm not blushing.
Well, if you feel like that about it, I suppose I could sing for you sometimes. If you like that sort of thing.
Oh? I'd better go. Bye.
Hey, wait! You just got here. Do you want to hear me sing or not?
Yes, I do.
I don't, for the record.
Well, what song do you want me to sing? Bears, swamp beasties, boxes, or dungeon?
I'd like to hear all of them, if you don't mind. Starting with the library song in full. Sing for me, please, Annette?
Well, okay. Just this once.
Fade to black. Fade to black. Yes! Thank God. That was one of the better ones. I quite like the scripting and thing on Felix is... That last one was Sylvain. I mean, Sylvain's been pretty good in some of the scripting thus far, but he just went completely off the boil there. Oh, Hilda. Hilda Sylvain. Right, okay. Let's get the Sylvain back.
Lovely as ever. I swear, when you're around, the sun shines brighter and everything sparkles.
Sylvain, you're looking superb as always.
Thank you. Are you going out today? If you do, then be careful. I'd hate to think you might hurt your foot again.
My foot? Oh, yes. You mean that time you helped me with the books? No need to worry. The foot's fine now. Even better than it was before.
I noticed, since I'm always looking at cute girls, and you are one of the cuter ones, your foot was better during the battle. You were running all over, just a regular warrior princess, and less than a day after such a terrible injury.
My friends were depending on me, so I just had to fight through the pain.
Hilda, please don't lie to me. I knew your foot wasn't really hurt, but I returned your books anyway. Take it from a guy who does his fair share of pretending to be someone he's not. And I say this as a friend, you are a terrible liar. And those books you left in your room for so long, teachers and classmates needed those. So stop lying, and maybe stop being quite as selfish too.
You saw right through me. Honestly, I'd completely forgotten that I still had those books. I really was going to return them. Did the librarian say anything to you?
Oh yeah, I got an earful of yelling and accusations meant for you.
Huh? Didn't you just say it was my fault?
Nah, I figured the librarian would feel better if they just let loose. No reason to make them wait for you.
I'm so sorry. You got a tongue lashing that should have been directed at me.
Tell you what, all will be forgiven if you promise 3 things. Stop lying, take responsibility, and fall madly in love with me.
Aw, Sylvain, I do love you, you know? I just wouldn't want you for a husband.
What? Why not?
Well, not to offend you, but I can't help but feel that your niceness is somehow shallow. My brother would probably cut you into pieces the moment he saw your face.
Your brother sounds, terrifying, actually.
We're losing the thread a bit here.
Evidently, you can see through my act. So, I'll just be straightforward about taking advantage of you.
Well, I'll take what I can get. Just don't go causing trouble for guys who aren't me.
It's a deal. Goodbye for now, Sylvain.
Yeah, well, I liked Hilda, and then she did that like awful one with Cyril of the like I'm not racist, but and like, is this the last one? Ingrid Ignatz.
Good day, Ignatz. So, painting again?
Ingrid. Yes, I'm painting St. Saros again.
Oh yeah.
Look, I'm really sorry about the last time. It's my fault it turned out so, well, different.
No need to apologize. I appreciated the fresh input. It made me think.
That's kind of you to say, but no need to pull punches.
It's the truth. I'm so caught up in my own mind, I'd never have thought to try that.
Ignatz, I appreciate your attitude, but
Yes?
there are times when it's okay to feel upset or angry. If you're feeling that way, it's always best to be honest.
But...
I understand the weight of what I did. I besmirched a sacred image, and it was a painting you were pouring your heart into. I got carried away, but I'd prefer if you had told me then and there that my request was uncalled for.
I'm not angry. I could never get angry with you. I'm sorry.
Why are you apologizing? I'm the one apologizing.
So, why do I really like Ignatz, and I really hate Ash, and they're both wet, but there's something about Ignatz, maybe it's the fact that he's half decent in combat.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Stop saying sorry!
Or the fact that he's sort of auto-chat when it comes to, like, this Marianne arc was so good.
I came here to apologize, and now I'm being sharp with you.
Don't worry. It's my fault, really. I'm not very good at expressing myself.
I never intended to be such a bother. I think I'll leave you to it.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
But that's actually a really good that one that possibly I've talked over it now. I kind of regret it because I assumed it was going to do a crap arc and it didn't. It left it hanging, at least within that. It's a really good point that like being straightforward, like sometimes you admittedly, nothing is worse than people who are like, I speak my mind, and I've got no filter. It's like, no, you need a filter. But equally, like, if sometimes it can be difficult if you're always apologising for yourself, and like, a lot of us are guilty of it. I know I've been guilty of it. I still am guilty of it, and like that. I think that interaction there just kind of highlighted some of the reasons why. So fair play on the writers there. I didn't mind that one. I might have really enjoyed it if we hadn't had to sit through all the other supports, but that's another matter. If we look through here, though, let's use Felix as an example. We're nearly done with the exception of Ash, but who cares? In fact, even Ash. No one really likes Ash. Good. Yeah, we're apart from Dimitri, we're kind of coming to the end of these ones, so that's decent enough. I guess we could do some of the Lysithia ones. Right, anyway, this will be a thing for next time. So we will save that there. Thank you very much for watching. Hopefully this episode was okay. I know it's always a bit painful when we have to do those grindy ones, and I think as well if you're really looking forward to, like, I mean, it's perhaps a bit arrogant to say really looking forward, but like if you had watched the previous one, you're like, oh, how's he gonna do the Petra Bernie paralogue at his level, and then you wait 2 days, and then this comes out, and it's like, oh no! Not only is he not going to do it, but instead he's going to grind up for that. But I think, by and large, I am playing these games now here as I would play them if I were on my own, and I think that's the way to do it. It's the content should feel organic. To me, it is. Although I suppose I don't ceaselessly yap on to myself when I'm playing. But anyway, yeah. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.